HD Nation! Hey, so I've got a tutorial Tuesday and I've got a bunch of questions that came in over a long period of time that have actually been in my inbox that I've been meaning to answer on Tutorial Tuesday, but there's just so much to do and so many things going on, especially with Christmas season, so I'm going to answer them all at the same time. And these are a lot of questions I've already answered on like the YouTubes and stuff, but I thought it'd be great to have a reminder as we go through this Tutorial Tuesday. Okay, so the first one is from Ian. Ian says, do Galveston Hurricane and San Francisco earthquake have the same effect? Question. And then part two, if you use either, whom chooses where it hits? Okay, so let's flip over to San Francisco earthquake. So under S, in the events, San Francisco earthquake, here it is. The ability to say, your opponent's morale decreases by 400 points. Half of your opponent's characters on one continent of your choice die. So remember, it says of your choice. So this one states that half of the opponents have to go to the discard, and according to the rules, you have to round down. So if you're attacking, say, France. Say you're attacking France. San Francisco earthquake hits France. It wipes out half of the people that live there of your choice. So you get to choose. As the person playing the card, you get to choose which card. You also get to choose the land on your opponent's battlefield. And it could be any one of your opponents. So that's San Francisco earthquake. Now he's asking about the Galveston Hurricane. Galveston, so G. Let's find out. Galveston Hurricane. Select one opponent's land to face the hurricane. He or she, well, so select one opponent's land, so you get to choose. The person playing the card gets to choose. He or she must discard half of the land's characters. This one rounds up instead of rounding down. So if you have 3, that means 2 characters go away. And they lose 400 morale points. So between this and the San Francisco earthquake, the first one is lose 400 morale points. The other one's lose 400 morale points. Yeah, I lost it. Okay, so they're both 400 morale points. And then also, one opponent's lands. Oh, actually this is different. Sorry, I was wrong when I was talking about San Francisco earthquake. This is half of everyone on the continent. I said land, but it's actually continent. So if you have Germany, France, Scotland, all 3 of those, and you have 4 in each of them, half of all those people, so that's 12 people, 6 of them have to go to the discard pile. Wow, that's pretty powerful. The Galveston Hurricane is only 1 land, so they are different. So again, Ian, thanks for giving me that question. There's one more question he gave me. Can I use both Galveston and San Francisco earthquake in the same deck at the same time, on the same land at the same time? So each event has to happen, they're not instantaneous. One has to happen, and then the next one has to happen. So you can't take out both halves. So basically, use Galveston. If you have 4 characters in there, Galveston takes out 2 of them. And then if you hit him with a San Francisco earthquake, the earthquake, because there's only 2 left, goes down to 1. At the same time, if you want to attack him after that, great. He has 1 person, 1 card defending that land. But you can't use both of them to take out 1 half and then take out the other half. There's still 1 person left over at the end of that attack or that event. So they're not considered attacks, but after the natural disaster, the event. So Ian, thanks so much for those questions. I've got another one that came in from Clayton. He says this: I have a quick question about a card. Can you please explain the abilities of the Kamakura Shogun Army? It is in the Mount Vesuvius deck. Okay, so let's go to armies. Kamakura. It's okay. Here we go. The ability says, after your opponent's initial attack on the Asian land, this army is defending, you may attack your opponent who attacked you first. So, this is a great question. Let me explain this. So basically, if John attacks me and and I'm defending, say he beats me the first time because my defense is not as strong as my attack. The second time, it says that it turns around and I become the attacker, he becomes the defender. So he counts up his defense points, I count up my attack points. The same land though. So again, after your opponent's initial attack on an Asian land, this army is defending, you may attack your opponent, so the same person, same land, who attacked you first. You then become the attacker. So if you're fighting over more strength in attack and less strength in defense, this is a great extra bonus for you. But sometimes it might not work. I mean, if they have an army and you don't, even changing your attack and defense, that's not going to work. But at the same time, so he's allowed to attack. Now remember, your opponent still has 2 attacks that they can attack. If you attack them, that's still not one of their second attack. So there's 3 battles that can take place. So initial attack would be your opponent attacking you. Then you turn it around and attack him for the second battle. But then the opponent gets to use their second attack, their second battle for their turn. And they can attack you a third time. So they can battle a third time. So again, Clayton, thanks for asking that question. That was a great question. I'm glad I was able to explain that here. One last one. This is on Miyamoto Musashi, one of my favorite cards, especially with the new redesign. That'll be in 2.0 and also the figurine. Look out for the figurine. We got the pre-sale starting on the 27th of, so the day, 2 days after Christmas. And this is for all 6 in one box. That's the way we're selling it. It's all going to be that easy, simple, and such. The question comes from Dane Pearson. Dane asks, Miyamoto Musashi's ability plate states that Miyamoto teaches your characters to fight, increase their strength by 500 points. Would that mean that each individual character gains 500 strength points? Okay, so let us go. I know he stated it right there, but I'm going to go straight to the source and go to Miyamoto. And actually, question here, Miyamoto. He's a leader. So this is a leader card. Miyamoto teaches your characters to fight, increase their strength by 500 points. Okay, so look at the words. Miyamoto teaches your characters, so each one of them, to fight, increase their strength by 500 points. So, yeah, a little tweaking on the terminology. This one, instead of saying their strength, it should say either each of their strength or their strength collectively by 500 points. I'll tell you how it's been played and how we've gone through that ability is that it's collective. So your army, when you attack, you attack as a collective. So Miyamoto teaches all of them how to fight, and so collectively they gain 500 additional attack points, or sorry, strength points. So attack and defense. So Dane, I hope that helps you understand how that works. If you guys have any questions, please send them our way. We love getting these emails. We also love getting emails of the things that you think about the game. I really appreciate it and all that you guys do for us and all the encouragement that you give us. So thank you so much for these great emails and these questions. Remember also, if you have a question that you think could stump me, not just on how to play the game, but to stump me, send them to me. I would love to answer them. And if you can stump me, more than just terminology, a little tweaking of the terminology, I will send you something special. Thanks so much. Can't wait to talk to you next time. Actually, tomorrow, which would be a Whatever Wednesday. Check those out. I'm actually talking about ways of creating your genius mind. So it's really interesting because this is one of my big studies right now. I'm really interested in creating the genius mind, the perfect memorization, the perfect everything. So, love to see you there. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye. If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Take care. Bye.